and their opponents, they are the New York Championship Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
Man, the paperboy, we didn't
Are you ready?
No.
Hold on, I'm a little old, guys. Got old ears. Are you ready?
And for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching at home, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, NYCW proudly brings to you its Tag Team Champions of the world! Radley, Belmont, Poppa, Kruegrer, the old age in-laws!
And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Guys.
Guys, this is PG. You can't say
You
that.
know not to use that language.
Look at his shirt. Look at his shirt. Look at his shirt.
Try this one more time, guys.
All right, we're keeping it PG. Here we go. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
And with that, we start our main event of the evening. NYCW Tag Team Champions, the Stepdads, looking for their second successful title defense against arguably their most dangerous opponents yet, the Savage Wolves, CJ Scott and Damon Ravage.
And the Datitude era has begun.
As we get ready to get things underway, don't let their lighthearted nature fool you. The Stepdads are the most formidable tag team and considering all the things you have seen this evening, this is the best team. So that tells you how good they are, that they have beaten all of the other people here.
They're coming into this match as the best team, but the Savage Wolves plan to leave tonight, proving that they are, in fact, the best team
That is
in New York
very
Championship
true.
Wrestling.
That is very true, and the Savage Wolves have a reputation that precedes them, almost a decade of experience as a tag team. And Radley Belmont calling for a test of strength against Damon Ravage. Damon Ravage does weird things when he gets a hold of your fingers and your hands. I don't know if this is a great idea for Radley Belmont. But they are locking up here. Old-fashioned test of strength from the old-fashioned Stepdads. Radley Belmont rolling on the back, breaking one of those handholds, and then knocking the other one free. Tries for a headlock takeover, but Damon Ravage just powers him up. Gets another
there.
one though. Manages to shift his hips and reverse the momentum as he holds down Damon Ravage in the center of the ring. Damon Ravage trying to fight out, but unable to. Radley Belmont has that end very tight.
Damon Ravage going to back him into the ropes there, shoots him across, breaks the headlock. Leans a little early.
And
Cock of the walk into that DDT.
CJ Scott breaking up the pin there by Radley Belmont. As Damon Ravage, boot to the stomach, shoves off Radley Belmont, hits him with a big left hand right across the jaw. Radley Belmont tries to rebound, but Damon Ravage sees him the whole way, and these are definitely looser ropes too, so I think that threw off Radley Belmont's timing. These traditional fiber ropes as opposed to the steel cables might have thrown off the dads there, specifically Radley Belmont, but CJ Scott now laying in. Wait, reversal here. CJ Scott going knee first right into the corner of that second step. And CJ Scott may have hurt himself there.
And that's not what you expect when you think of the Stepdads versus the Savage Wolves. You expect the Savage Wolves to be getting the advantage on the outside. But here you see the Stepdads, they came to play, and they came to fight, and they came to win.
And Radley saw that coming and reversed it, and CJ Scott now may have one leg taken out from him as Wade Kruegrer lays it. It's a big shot, ending it with a devastating right hand. We've seen that right hand before here at NYCW. And CJ Scott could be out. This could be it.
And it's not often that CJ Scott finds himself as one of the, not the largest man in the match.
And this match could be over, but Radley Belmont continuing to do the shimmy and shake, rattle and roll, knee drop right across the face. That could be it. 1, 2, no. CJ Scott does manage to come back from his knockout state and kick out after a 1 count. Radley Belmont on the second rope.
Damon Ravage going to stop whatever plans he has.
Ties up his leg as CJ Scott catches him on the top rope. Goes over for a fireman's carry. Rolls through, Finley roll by CJ Scott.
That's a lot of weight crashing down on Radley Belmont.
CJ Scott continuing the punishment. Does seem like he has managed to...
Oh, and that's just a straight choke and holds on till 4. I mean, you mentioned the Savage Wolves, almost 10 years of experience, and that's 10 years of doing the worst possible stuff to human bodies they can think of.
That's not a combined 10 years like 5 and 5. That is 10 years together.
2 decades.
That's 1 decade. Well, 2 decades total of individual
2
experience.
decades total
Yes.
of despicable acts.
I knew where you were going. I just helped you get there. Fisherman suplex pickup and over by Damon Ravage.
Damon Ravage helps Radley Belmont back to the mat.
Referee down 1, 2. Radley Belmont kicking out at 2. Damon Ravage choking away at Radley Belmont. Wade Kruegrer coming in trying to break it up. Doesn't seem to be too happy with the dirty tricks that the Savage Wolves are playing, but this gives them an opportunity for more.
Is choking a person really a trick, Paul?
I mean, not really.
Not in the traditional sense.
No.
Not in the laugh it off.
No laughing matter. CJ Scott with a vertical suplex on Radley Belmont. Belmont kicks out at 2. And CJ Scott getting the legs of Radley Belmont. What in the world is Damon Ravage doing?
Distracting the referee.
And it looks like it worked. CJ Scott with a headbutt.
Now that is a trick. That's a dirty trick.
That's no joke. And Wade Kruegrer frustrated here, but the Savage Wolves continuing to punish Radley Belmont. Big forearm there by Damon Ravage. Damon Ravage draping Radley Belmont across the middle rope, and now CJ Scott's going to do exactly the same. CJ Scott looks like he has managed to shake off the effects of going knee first into the steps earlier in the match. Kick to the side of the head by Damon Ravage. Pulling Radley Belmont to his feet. Trying to pull him down, but Radley Belmont fights out.
Fight out. Gets a elbow to the ribs for his trouble, and
Damon Ravage turning him inside out. One. Wade Kruegrer getting in and breaking it up. Big shot right between the shoulder blades of Damon Ravage by Wade Kruegger. Fella had quite an impact on him.
And so far, I think we've seen the Savage Wolves the better tag team in this match.
Absolutely. Again, you talk about experience. The Stepdads are an experienced team. They've held titles all over, but so have the Savage Wolves, and they have more experience, and they have just that knowledge of being able to subvert the referee at every possible opportunity, and they're absolutely doing so in this match.
They know all the shortcuts.
And Radley is in a very bad way. And the thing is that the Savage Wolves could do everything by the book and still possibly beat the Stepdads. So we're going to have to see how they manage to deal with that. Atomic drop by Radley. Belmont tries for the ripcord lariat.
Reem held wrist control, lost wrist control, fights out, big flying knee. Radley Belmont, he's got to make it to the corner and get in Poppa Bear.
And Damon Ravage needs to either cut him off or get the tag to get CJ Scott to do so, because if he lets Wade Kruegrer in, Wade Kruegrer is already frustrated and angry and fresh. He is going to run like a freight train through the Savage Wolves. Radley Belmont still not able to turn around. He might be crawling to the wrong corner here. He finally sees his
Looks like
partner
he's on
Poppa
his
Bear.
way.
CJ Scott trying to
out.
get in. Wade
Ref
Kruegger in
doesn't
now.
see the tag.
Lays
Wade
out
Kruegger
CJ
doesn't
Scott,
care.
lays out Damon Ravage, and the referee, CJ Scott tried to distract the referee, but it looks like the referee did see the tag, and Wade Kruegger is on fire here. For once, the Savage Wolves trick's not working, and NYCW referee Patrick managed to see the tag. And now this could be setting up for the Father's Day device, and this could be the end here, but CJ Scott is on the apron.
Up on the apron.
Radley Belmont cuts him off, but Damon Ravage
Damon
gets off the
Ravage
shoulders of
fights
Wade
his way
Kruegger.
out.
And it is starting to get chaotic here as Damon Ravage goes up to the second rope, has Radley Belmont up. Top rope exploder suplex by Damon Ravage.
Belmont almost the entire way across the ring, and he rolls to the floor, leaving Poppa Bear in there with Damon Ravage. CJ Scott laid out on the apron. They're going punch for punch.
You do not want to get into a striking contest with Poppa Bear.
Slap for slap.
But Damon
shot for
Ravage
shot.
is doing so. Belmont on the outside, Kruegger winding up, and Ravage catches him, and he gets turned inside out. Page turner by Damon Ravage, 1, 2. Wade Kruegger just barely kicking out.
Saving the titles for himself and his partner.
Belmont was in no shape to break that up. Kruegger just powering out. CJ Scott frustrated. Damon Ravage wants to know, why won't you die? Back elbow, left hand, European uppercut.
CJ Scott may still be down, but both
God.
the Savage Wolves are in the ring. Radley Belmont on the outside. Wade Kruegger.
Massive northern lariat to the back of Damon Ravage's head. CJ Scott starting to stir to his feet.
Wade Kruger's got to watch his back. CJ Scott's already up to his feet.
Stone Cold Stunner by Radley Belmont. Kruger's got a Samoan driver. Absolutely crushing Damon Ravage. And that's it. 3 count. Stepdads retain and are still your New York Championship Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
Another great showing here by the Stepdads, proving they are, without a doubt, the best tag team on the roster.
And that means so much from what, not just what we've seen tonight, but what we see every single night that we have an event here at New York Championship Wrestling every month. And these guys are the top, but that's why they're closing the show. We don't have a singles title yet, but even when we do, these guys are your main event here at New York Championship Wrestling, and they've shown again why. But here come possibly the next challengers in the street.
And while they came about their latest victory in a questionable manner by no fault of their own,
None at all.
You have to imagine they're still next in line.
And that's worth noting because the street have had the Stepdads number in the past in other promotions. beating them numerous times for championships abroad. So this is going to be out of the frying pan and into the fire for the Stepdads as they size up their next opponents, and the murderer's row in this tag division never ends.
Oh,
Stepdads in the street with some tensions in the center here. But it looks like the street are keeping it sportsmanlike, which is nothing new for them. And these guys kind of grandstanding in the center here. Don't think we're going to see things come to blows. Crowd calling for spankings here, but I don't think the street are going to be up for that. Stepdads, the champs, staring down the street challengers.
looks like we're gonna get the handshake.
Do get that handshake, but not after a lot of chest puffing there between these two teams. The alpha males in New York Championship Wrestling right now. Neither of them wants to let go here. But we are going to see the Stepdads standing tall in the ring once again to close another event. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it. Dominic Schmidt.
Happy New Year, folks.
Thank you, and we'll see you next month for Under Pressure New York Championship Wrestling. My name is Paul Laporte. Thank you, and good night.
Take him off for you!